You are being acted upon. You are programmed not to know that you are being acted upon, but you are. As someone said, everyone is born ignorant and for a time live in ignorance, but anyone who remains ignorant has himself to blame. Now, what exactly are you being acted upon by? This is the most important question. Today, I'm going to teach you what you're being acted upon by and how to make it work for you for the better. So stay with me to the end. The degree of you ever amounted to much is in direct proportion to the extent to which you reprogram your mind. You see, the music is being played deep down in your consciousness that you did not originate yourself, but it's there and it works. That is, it's controlling your results, whether you know about it or not. And most people are doing things based on the fixed idea planted deep down in consciousness. And in that process, they find it difficult to break out of certain habits. Your task is to march to the beat of your own drum. And to the degree you live life your own way, then you become one with what you want. It is much easier for you to control what's going on outside than what is going on in your own mind, because it is what is going on inside that determines what is to happen to you. Most people never get what this word within really means. I'll tell you what it is. You see, the universe has various planes of existence, and we happen to live on the last plane of existence, but not the finished plane. There are other levels. The levels we are on, which is called the material universe, is where life takes form, goes back to where it came from to be acted upon, and then move into another shape or form. But there are other levels. Now you might think that the others, the higher planes of existence, are far, far in space. No, they are not. They are within this very one we are on. Spirit is the life principle of everything you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. Now, what exactly are you being acted upon by? You are acted upon by suggestion, false beliefs, programming that are designed not to make you successful, but to make you settle for less and to conform. Since conformity is the easiest thing to do, you don't have to think of it. But your task is to change the programming, regardless of whom happened to plant it in your mind. Your subconscious mind is completely neutral. It doesn't take side, and anything impressed upon it, whether you are aware of it or not, will move you into action to produce results. This is what is happening all day long, every day. Now, what happens when you think? Since thinking is what separates us from the other form of life on the planet. You see, the other animals you see around have been acted upon by the same power that penetrates everything and is in everything. In that process, one might say they are moved by instinct, but you and I are not acted upon. To some extent, we were, but later you develop what is called conscious state. That is, you can take this power, the same power that moves the universe, but there's only one power, and turn it into whatever it is you want. You are God's highest form of creation. Now, before you develop conscious mind, everything going on in your environment at that time were going deep down in your consciousness, and in their turn become a habit. And it is the habits that make you do things to produce results, whether good or bad. If you want to make it work for you to accomplish whatever it is you want, you have to constantly, consciously think. Now, you always have this feeling if you are to accept incoming thoughts or reject it. Always remember that your mind has only one objective: to obey what you give to it. Now, what I want you to do is, what I really want you to do is write this out and speak it. I am God's highest form of creation. I can do anything. And that's all there is to it. You see, record it as you say it and listen to it often, and you witness the sudden shift. It works all the time. Now, why do people keep living the same miserable life year after year without asking themselves questions? Socrates said an unexamined life is not worth living. I will tell you why they keep living the same life year after year. It's because they are being acted upon by a limiting belief system And because of their lack of understanding, they keep giving energy to it. What the Emerson said, he said the things that grow is what you give energy to. Those limited belief systems fixed in the subjective mind, fixed in your subconscious mind, has grown too strong and has neutralized the conscious mind. This is the reason most people never ever think all their life. Now you may say that of course everyone thinks. No, they don't. What they do is draw conclusions from their ridiculous belief system they picked up from God knows who. But the important is you can change it. You can change anything. And that is the most important and interesting part of it. If you just know that the power with which you are dealing is principle and not personality, and if you have a real embodiment, a really deep embodiment of your desire, then you can take the necessary action and have the feeling that the idea you need will come to you if you only keep looking for it. Now, you yourself are the living embodiment of your past thoughts. If it is not what you happen to like, you can change it. And the best way to change it is to grow above it. In other words, transcend your state of mind. The universe is in a constant state of vibration, and the minute you move yourself to a higher state, the universe responds. This is the way it has always been and continue to be. There is no changing it. And these are not man-made concepts, so they are not going to be changed by man. I want to thank you very much. This is Victor, Anya. Bye for now.